In the plastic world, the machines have taken over. Man has submitted to his own creation, constantly seeking the truth but is unable to find it. His judgments are partial and unfair. Logic is ruled by pride, intellects are ruled by lust, and material gain makes liars out of them. His affections are misplaced, his love is trampled, and his confidence is betrayed. The rich step on the poor, and the poor seek to dethrone the rich. Prisons, hospitals, and mental institutions mark the moral and emotional upheaval of man. They feed on self-indulgency, having everything but still brooded over what they didn't have, never satisfied. They were exposed to a fantasy world which they could never attain, so they became disillusioned. Nothing was ever enough. A whole society with a critical mentality, constantly attacking everything around them. It is the mood of the mob to complain. Things like traffic jam brought incredible hostility and anger. Slow drivers in front of you, freeway cutters who cut in, talkative people made them angry and sometimes violent. Long lines, short lines, any lines, having one person in front of you, crying babies, slow internet, phone calls at inappropriate time, misplaced keys. You wouldn't believe a great trauma caused by that. Stuck zippers, irritating. Cold food, increased blood pressure and anger. When the skip intro button failed, they got angry. Someone interrupting a conversation, noisy neighbors, being rushed by the husband, the rain, the sun, lead planes, tight clothes frustrated them, squeaking doors, flying birds, borders, incompetent people around them, mother-in-law, father-in-law, aunties, uncles, a delayed text response, power outages, high prices, school, the phone charger angle, public holidays, the first slice of bread. These things generated hostility in man. This materialistic society that throws tantrums because they got seated at a poorly located table at a fancy restaurant where the children are raised by the machine, a self-indulgent generation. They complain to a degree that they are never satisfied. They go through life with a kind of silent discontent. The machinery of man's moral nature is visibly out of gear. His tampering with relative thinking leads to inevitable destruction. They complained and complained and complained. They were never satisfied. They complained. The machine hunted down the gifted. They are called the gifted. They vibrate with a highlight frequency, a glitch in the system some have suggested. They carry something so settling in them that other people started to settle too. They didn't collect attention, they awakened appetite. So greedy they didn't nibble at life, but took proper bites. They didn't get it all right, they bled, they bruised. They didn't get it all wrong, they loved, they learned, they made a mess. Their authentic voice is a gunshot in a crowded room. They left people haunted by possibilities, not memories. Some kind of beautiful disturbance, reminding the sleeping parts of people that they were never dead, just buried under a mountain of input. The feed, the notification, the endless streams. They deepened mystery, a thief of composure. They are both ruthless and soft, chaotic and disciplined, laughing too loudly and thinking too deeply. They ruined people with their ordinary love, a dangerous delight. The machine could never be surprised by joy. It is filled with certainty and outcomes. It processes patterns. It wants answers, conclusions. Art is medicine. It healed in ways that couldn't be explained. It reached places the machines couldn't touch. The machine wanted to know where the road ended, but the gifted fell in love with walking the journey. Something deeply human about not knowing what comes next. So I leave such a message for you, the gifted. Oh, silly you, to think you can't start over again. Don't chase dreams you are not willing to fail for. The sharp edges of today's difficulties will soften with distance. This is not the final page. Even the most unwelcome chapters contribute texture to the narrative. Without contrast, appreciation dulls. Heaviness participates in development. Without challenges, resilience stagnates. Without uncertainty, curiosity diminishes. The resilient soul that you are is far more adaptable than stone. Consider how much you have changed without even noticing. Change is not the exception in life, it is the rule. So when hardships arrive, see them to what they truly are, a passing phase in the vast unfolding movement in your journey. There is a particular cruelty in boring suffering from the future that does not exist yet. To inhabit fears constructed entirely by imagination, don't imprison yourself in imagined permanency. Your role is to breathe through this moment. There are experiences yet unimagined, laughter yet unshared, strength yet undiscovered. God is rearranging the landscape of your existence. Do everything readily and cheerfully, not bickering, not second guessing aloud. Go out into the world uncorrupted, a breath of fresh air in the polluted society. Carry the light-giving message into the dark. Don't stress over temporary turbulency. Through strain, endurance proves itself. The burdens of one season become the wisdom of the other. Stop complaining. The thing molded can't say to the molder, why did you make me like this, will it? Who in the world are you? Who in the world do you think you are to second guess God? Do you for any moment suppose any of us and know enough to call God into question? Clay doesn't talk back to fingers that mold it, saying, why did you shape me like this? It's obvious that the potter has the perfect right to shape one lump of clay into a vase holding flowers and the other into a pot cooking for beans. Without doubt, the darkest part of man's world was his spiritual life. He's out of harmony with his own creator.